Hi, everyone, and welcome to our foundational training. We have training on Monday and Tuesdays, and then we go right into work and we work what we train. And so I call this foundational training because it's just a great place when you start the business of Lifewave to say, well, how do I really do the business? We all know that X39, those patches that repair and regenerate us are a miracle. I mean, you can see the power of the patch from all our testimonial calls, from Dr. Stacy's call, from our patching party. Like, you understand that this technology is changing lives. But that's one thing. The next is, how do you really move a business? Like, how do you do the business to share this product? And this business model is called network marketing. And so some of you may have been in network marketing and some haven't. But definitely the business of network marketing is a profession just like any other business. And we do kind of need to be trained on how to do that. And so that's what Monday and Tuesdays are about, from 10 to 11 Pacific. And then from 11 to 12, we actually work the training so you can feel it. I'm a big proponent of training and then working the training and putting the container of love so it's not scary. Turn fear into fun. So if you're new on the call, enjoy today, learn a lot. If you're not new on the call, how many people are not new on the call that have invited at least one person to learn? Raise your hand if you invited one person to learn today. Look, and I am so proud of you. So now, the folks that didn't raise their hand that are not new, I'm giving you a goal. I want to see one new person learning from your team tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow on Tuesday. There you go. Write it down. You know, we take notes. Okay, so you might go, well, okay, that's great, but how do I know what my goals are? Well, the very first thing you need to do is set up your office so you have the tools so you can be successful. And the very first thing we have is a notebook. You can buy this at Staples for $2, Amazon $1. People that have been around a while, do you see your notebooks up? Who has one of these? Do we all have one of these? Because professional network marketers never stop taking notes. I don't know if you were on the Saturday call when Dr. Stacy was on teaching us how to invite on Saturday, but you better believe I was like with my notebook taking notes. You never stop learning. Network marketing is really the only industry where you get paid to learn. That's kind of cool, right? Like, you build a business and you learn. I know to get a 4-year degree, I had to pay for that, right? So this is pretty nice. All right. The next book that you want to go buy is your Listbook, which is different than your notebook. This is because network marketing, we are a business of lists. I'm going to teach you how to make a list of 10 today. Then if you're not new on the call, not only are you going to make a list of 10, but you're going to make a list of 10 of people you want to invite to learn how to do this. And then you might even make a list of 10 of people that, you know, are in your phone that you can't remember who they are, the you don't know list. So we just make lists upon lists upon lists. Okay, that's all we are. And as you're leading a team, you're going to start making more lists, like making sure you have the list of who's on your team that wants to do the business, who's rank advancing, right? It's just, the more I think about network marketing, the more I realize that we're masters of lists. And any of you guys that can make a shopping list, that's all you do. The same concept. You're just writing name and number down, lists. Okay. So you got to have a book to do that. And yes, I was born in 1967, so I still like paper and pen. It makes it real to me. But if you're like a millennial and this seems like too old school for you, that's okay. Do it on the notes of your phone. Do it on an Excel spreadsheet. I don't care. It's the same work. Okay. The next piece is you need a calendar book, because we are always booking the next appointment. And, you know, basically, you know how busy your business is. I have people come to me all the time and say, why isn't my business growing? And I say, let me look at your calendar book. Well, if they don't have a calendar book, then I can tell you why it's not growing. If they have a calendar book and it's not full, then I also know you're not growing, because we're always booking the next appointment. I'm not saying you have to look like this. I'm a little crazy. I get that. But what you might want to put a little bit of time, like, I'm going to work this business an hour a day or 2 hours a day, and you block the time. And that's the time when you work your business. Our system is 3-3-3. It's pretty basic. We contact 3 a day, we invite 3 a day, and we follow up with 3 a day. Do you know, if you do that 1 hour a day, let's just say 5 days a week, you get weekends off, okay? That is only 5 hours of work a week. You will be a very wealthy person if you do that consistency. That's all you have to do. The problem in network marketing is you all say you're going to do it, and then fear takes over, and you don't do it. You do your laundry instead. So the reason I have Monday and Tuesday is that we're doing it for sure on Monday and Tuesday. And I hope you continue it on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because that really is the work. Did you know in network marketing, most people that are millionaires only enroll personally 40 to 80 people? That's not that many people. And then they teach the others to do the same. Now, some of you may be like, I enrolled 100 and 200 people and I'm not growing. That's because you never taught the others to do the same. How do you teach the others to do the same? Invite them here. I can teach them, right? It's not that hard. But I just want you to get an idea. If you do 3 people a day times just 5 days a week, even times 52 weeks, that's over 780 contacts. Do you think 40 to 80 people would be interested in either having the product for themselves or joining and building a business? I'd say yes. The more exposures you have, then the more business you build. But what a lot of people do is they'll go and they'll make like a list of 300. And they'll look at the list and they'll be so overwhelmed, they throw it in their drawer. I remember doing that once 20 years ago. Overwhelming. I'm like, oh, that list, it scared me. So that's why I like to chunk it, just 10 at a time and 3 every day. And you know what? For some reason, when you do it that way, it's actually fun. So anyway, that's that. All right. And then, oh, and the reason you book your calendar is because we're always booking the next appointment. When you water someone 4 times with love, you close at 10%. The 5th watering, you close at 80%. You must always be watering with the next appointment. Now, some of you will be like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelming Betty. I'm overwhelming Betty. I watered her a million times. She hates me now. No, you water with love and you do it in a flow where you don't overwhelm people. You know, Betty might get 2 or 3 taps this week and another tap in 2 weeks if you feel like she's overwhelmed. It's a dance. Watering is a dance, and you put it out without attachment because you never know when it's coming back. Dr. Stacy was talking about that on Saturday. She was using Facebook, which is another great way to make lists. And she was just texting or messaging people in her all her Facebook friends. And she was putting it out there. And some came back, some didn't. She didn't worry about it. Well, a year later, somebody finally came back to her and said, oh my gosh, I'm ready to look at it now. You never know when they're going to come back. So it's not about you. It's about them and their timing to when they want to see it. Your only job is to put it out there without feeling weird about it, right? Just with love, with non-attachment. Okay. All right. So I kind of got off in a tangent, but that's truth. The next thing you want to purchase is business cards because we're in business. And so when you're in business, have a card like you're in business. Look at you go, Gail. Look at Gail's got her business card. Anybody else got a business card? Are we in business? Angela's in business. Who else is in business? Anybody else in business? I'm in business. I don't go anywhere without my cards. You may laugh at me, but here's my purse. Kathy Coker's in business. Hi, my name's Marci. What's your name? We're back in kindergarten. What do you do? Can you imagine? Can I tell you that most people don't listen anymore? They just talk at you. I guess I'm doing that right now. Talk at you. And you actually take the time to ask a question and listen, people are mesmerized. So here's how you do it. Take down a note when you're out and about. Hi, my name is Marci. What's your name? I don't care if you're at Starbucks, if you're sitting on an airplane, if you're at a grocery store waiting in line together. What do you do? I mean, you're sitting in line anyway for 30 minutes. God, those lines take forever now. What else do you got to do other than talk to the people? Oh, I noticed that you hobble a little bit. I got something for that. Have you ever heard about those cells that repair and regenerate? Have you ever heard about that? Oh, let me give you my card. Oh yeah, that was me. I looked really bad. Now I look good. Yeah, I was regenerated. I would love to send you some information, invite you to hear Dr. Stacy, or I can send you a gift. What is your phone number? Never give a card without a number. Oh, you hurt right now? Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me put a patch on that for you. I just have X39s I carry around all the time with me now. Sometimes I have Eon and Ice Waves too. I usually like to have a baggie of all of them, but sometimes, like right now, I forgot. So let me put a patch on that. And what was your number again? Right? So you guys, I basically run my business with my business cards and my little patches in my purse. I don't know, it seems pretty easy to me. And then I'll just write their number down in my phone and the notes in my phone, or I'll put it on a piece of paper, but I always take a picture of it. Remember, collecting a number is never a number until it makes it on your list book. That's what makes it real. Okay, so don't go lose the numbers. All right, so then the next thing you need is a business bag. Why do you need a business bag? Because there are mini presentations that you're always carrying with you. Why do you need a mini presentation? Because like Naomi, she loves the patches, but she didn't really know why she loved them. And now she's talking to everybody about how she loves them and she wants to give some away, but she still doesn't really know why. So she hands them in this envelope and they read it together. Well, what is it? Oh, wow. It repairs and regenerates you. Let's read it. How do you wear it? Oh, well, let's look inside. You're going to reset 4,000 genes. Oh, but look at those pictures. That was that girl, Marci. She had fast growing cells. And then Dr. Stacy showed her regeneration and she put these patches on. And look at her now. Look at that finger. It died. It got cut off. It died. It grew back. This is crazy. But let's show you how to wear them. And this is what all the patches do. This is the quick guide. You could have that with coffee. And yeah, this is the price list. Yeah, we could order some right now. Do you understand that when you have these mini presentations that you can hand to somebody or just read, you become powerful? Okay. So what does that mean? Well, you know, Dr. Dana was in Malibu the other day and she had her friend have a Starbucks meeting and 5 of the girls all sat at the table. So each one of them got one of these with an X39 and an Eon in it. She patched everybody. She read it, all of this with them. It's script, so you read. You don't have to know anything other than read. Remember in kindergarten when the teacher was like reading and you were all following along? That's all you do. We're going to read this together. They all signed up. And then she drove her little, she put all her little presentations back in here. She just took the order form. She gave all the rest of it so they'd have education. So she just filled these out for everybody. Then she put them in her little bag. She left those for all the ladies so they could educate themselves more. She put all the orders in. She made herself and her friend money. I don't know if there's any Hawaii ladies on, but these ladies in Hawaii, they're asked, they order like, they ordered a business bag, which is 10 of these, and then they ordered another 30 and another 40 of them. Do you understand? They're taking these all over the place in Hawaii and handing them out to everybody and reading. And then they started doing these craft fairs and they started getting stacks of these, right? So, you know, like they saw how this could be powerful for exposing, right? So, and you guys all know we're still finishing these, but pretty soon when these are out, the new 5x7s are coming in. And I got the first set, and these are really nice because they're big. In fact, when I go to Hawaii, any of you guys have people in Hawaii? I'm in Honolulu and Maui, and I made Jan make me 300 of these because we don't have a PowerPoint because we don't have AV. Is it AV? Is that what that's called? AV or whatever? We don't have that. So everybody's going to get one of these and we're just going to read together. It's going to be great. Okay. So, and now that it's big enough, because that's what you guys all complained about. How do you do this? It's so little. Now you can't complain about that anymore because they're big. Isn't that great? I thought so. So I know the bigger cards are cool. And I'm even going to make some business cards. Wait till you see the 3 business cards, the comp plan, the build to senior director. I'm going to do the training and the patching pocket, but that's only going to, we're not going to mail that out, but that's what I'm going to use to train in Honolulu, the business side. Oh, I'm having a lot of good time thinking about that, Jan. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm digressing. You don't have to know about that right now. So, but what I'm trying to say to you, what I'm realizing, it duplicates when somebody walks out with one of these because then they can hand it to somebody, right? Or read it to somebody. If you just do a PowerPoint, which I like PowerPoints, when you have more than 100 people, you have to do it that way. But that's going to be harder. Like you can't hand a PowerPoint to someone. This can go all over town, right? I like that. All right. So where do you get all this stuff? Oh, and you got to get your follow-up clipboard. Oh my God, I still got to get a new printer because I got to print my new stuff. But your follow-up clipboard, and I'll explain why you need that in a minute. So let's write in our notes what you need today. A notebook, a list book, a calendar book, a clipboard, all of that at Staples or Amazon. And then you want business cards and a business bag. Did you write that down? And you can set up your office for $100. And remember, we're in business now, right? This is like this is work. We're going to make money. Okay, so now let me show you where to get your business cards and your business bags. Okay, so you're going to go to start333biz.com. That's our business site. Kathy, can you run chat? Are you co-host? Can you do that for me? Kathy Coker. Okay, put that in, start333biz. In order to get into our system, the system is private. So username is start333biz and passcode is 333biz. The front of the page is not private. So when you come, make sure you sign up and you get in with your name, your cell, your email, so you get communications from Team Evolve. You are on the Team Evolve group. And in Team Evolve, we believe communication is what keeps a team together, and it's very important. So sign up for that. There's the system. I'll get to that in a minute. But I do want you guys to see that here is all our patching podcasts, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All we do is invite people to that. We invite them to our Tell Your Story on Mondays, Dr. Stacy on Tuesdays. I do the virtual patching party on Wednesdays and Spanish on Thursdays and another Tell Your Story on Thursday. All we do in our system is invite, invite, invite. So we make lists and we invite, and then we follow up and close. So invite, 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 invite. So this is what you would invite to, or to invite people to learn how to do the business, you invite them to this. Okay, it's really that easy. That's really the business. Training is over. I'm kidding. Okay, and then these are the new regional events that we're doing. I'm actually doing a patching party on this Saturday. We got April and Gary in New York. So once again, if you are here, come, and or if you have people here, make sure they get the invite so they can.
She went like this.
So they can do what? Invite, 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 invite. Okay, so I want you guys to see these. We also have San Diego on the 27th. We got a lot going on the 27th. We're on East Coast and West Coast. We're all going to Texas with corporate on the 3rd and the 4th, and the hotels now are open through the 26th, and the new link to sign up should be here by today. So just don't get frustrated. It's coming, but you know, we're all going there. I'm going, Jan's going, Dr. Stacy will be there. The crew will be there. So if you're in Houston, please come. Or if you have people there, please come. Kansas City, May 11th. That's Dr. Stacy, Gary, all that crew is in Kansas City. Eric Beal, I'm sure, will be there. And then this is Hawaii. I'm in Honolulu on the 18th. Jan's coming with me. This is where we're going to have all the cards. And I'm in Maui on the 19th. How fun is that? You never know where your business is going to blossom. Can you imagine? My business just started blossoming in Hawaii. How blessed. Okay. And then Arizona. We're coming to Arizona on the 1st of June. All you do on this site is edit, copy, edit, paste the invite and the Eventbrite link. And you can send this to anyone. Florida on the 20th. And all I know is everybody's getting houses in Margaritaville. There's houses left where that fits 6 rooms. So up to 12 people, everybody's getting houses. And then of course, convention 17th through the 19th. And what I love about the front page is all the events are right here. You see them, you grab them, you send them. You just send them without attachment, okay? Because what do? We invite, 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 invite. So let's go into the system now. And the system is up here. And this is where you need the username of start333biz and the passcode 333biz, okay? And now I'm going to show you where you get your, we're going to go into the system in a minute to work, but I want to show you where you get your business cards and your business bag. You go to Evolve Tools. There's your business cards. You just click right here and you can order your cards right through Sally. Take a picture of that. There's her phone number. There's her email. Take a picture if you want to order cards. And Kathy, if you could put a link in for people in chat, that would be helpful. And you can, there's so many cute cards. All those cards, all new compliant cards. Okay. You can also go and order your business bags. And right there are your business bags. And you can get those for $15. And that comes with 10 envelopes with all the goodies, all the presentations inside. And then you give your phone number and your name and your address, and Jan will email or will mail those out to you, and she will make you labels. You can order up to 2 at a time, 2 at a time. Also, if you want to see more good stuff, you can go to marketing materials. This is everything Sally does in addition to business bags and business cards. So for example, you might see the cards again, and you might go, oh my God, those are all those new mini cards. I want to get a stack of those. And you can just order them directly through Sally, the 5x7s, the new envelopes. Absolutely, you can. The little international trackers, the rack cards, all the new banners, all the new, we love the poster boards. If you want to do a little expo, a little health fair, a little pop-up tent, and of course our little tablecloths. So anything that you want to order to build your business is here. We call this one-stop shopping. Here's an example of a patching party, a live one that we did. You could understand how to do one if you want to do your own party. It's all right here. And if you want to set up a table, look at right there. It's not hard. There's your envelopes. There's your little poster boards, and there's some product. And there's a tablecloth. You might want to take a picture of that. I give you guys all, especially you folks that are well, all of you, why don't you all look to do one pop-up event this month? That's all you would need. And if you have questions about how to do that, you can call Jan Rand and she'll make sure you understand what you would need to order for that. She'll help you. Jan or Kathy, could you put Jan's number in chat? I would love, why don't you guys put this? Everybody do a pop-up event this month, you know, between now and mid-May. I think here's the thing. All we do is make lists and add to list. An event like this just gives you another list. Remember, we are list people. And make sure you have a clipboard to get everybody's name and cell number. That's one thing I don't see on there. That should be there. But you know what I mean. That would be the one thing, because you're doing that so you can follow up with people. Okay, so now that you got all the tools, let's look at the system. So here's the thing. The system is here. We're 3 steps. But then you also see all these tabs underneath. Well, the system teaches you how to go step by step. But sometimes you just want something outside of the system, like maybe you just want a form and you don't want to go into the system for it. Or maybe you want to pull a link, but you don't want to go into the system for it. That's okay. So that's where you have these tabs. You might want to see the comp plan. You might want to go look at how to get paid, how to set up your pay portal, okay? Some of those are not in the system. They're outside the system because I tried to make the system so simple on what you really do, those 3 steps. So now that you understand that, let's go there. So once again, take notes. What do? Our system is so basic. It's 3, 3, 3. We contact 3 a day, we invite 3 a day, and we follow up with 3 a day. And remember, it's the middle. We invite, 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 invite. Become a master inviter to everything with no attachment. So how do you do it? Well, it starts with a list. So let's start. We contact 3 a day. You're going to make your list. So we're going to do that right now. So everybody, if you have a list book, great. You're going to write this on the front of your list book. If you don't have a list book, then what you're going to do is you're going to write this on a piece of paper and you're going to move it to your list book. So here's what you're going to write. You ready? Lifewave, the holy grail of healing. Look, I got it on mine. Have you heard about stem cells? Who do you know that would like that? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? So what do? Well, you start writing a list. Look at there. There's a list. Name and phone number, name and phone number, name and phone number, name and phone number. We're going to do a list of 10. Okay. And we're going to do that right now. So get your paper. I don't care if you're brand new, it's going to be your first list. If you're not new, you're going to do another list. And for you not new people, you're going to do more than just one list. But let's get started. And Jan, we're going to give a free X39 away for everybody that makes lists. So you guys get ready. This is the most important part of your business. This is the lifeblood of your business. And Jan, you need to make your list too. Here we go. Who do you know? Look at your phone. Look at your phone. Most people have between 300 and 5,000 contacts right in your phone. So here we go. Who do you know that you love? Look in your phone. Let's go. Who do you know that you respect? Who do you know that you've always wanted to be in business with? Who do you know? Jan was in my first 10. I wanted to be in business with her. I knew what a work ethic she had. Peter No was in my first list. I knew that he was one of the biggest Asian network marketers in the United States, and he loved to build 3 businesses at a time. I just wanted mine to be one of his businesses. Who do you know? Who do you know that's a progressive healthcare practitioner? You know, the ones that like to energy muscle test, that love light, that's not into all the pharmaceutical shots and stuff. You know, those chiropractors, those estheticians, oh, they love great skin. The acupuncturist. Who do you know? Who do you know? Write it down. Who do you know that's an entrepreneur? You know the ones that build 3 businesses at one time. They're a mortgage broker, they're a real estate agent, and they work at a restaurant. You know, they just are always busy. I don't know if David's here, but he is a multiple stream entrepreneur. He is literally doing, what does he do? Are you here, David? He's like those, I think he does, what's that called? Where you go and,
I'm I do multiple things, but I'm a mobile notary.
That's it.
Is my main job.
Mobile. Okay, you ready for this? Did you hear that? He's on the call. He's a mobile notary. And he does multiple things. So do you know when he's mobile notarizing, he's patching people and giving them envelopes. He just told me today, Marci, I need you to send me some more of those darn envelopes. And I've been patching everybody. I've been patching everybody. And do you think he's doing it while he's going from place to place? A mobile notary. So who is your notary? Who is your real estate agent? Who is your broker? Who is your hairdresser? I just went and got my hair done the other day, and my best friend does my color, but her friend cuts my hair. I'm in this salon going, oh my gosh, who do I know? I'm patching them all. I'm thinking, man, they could connect me to other salons, right? Who do you know? Your brain starts going crazy when you really ask those questions, right? Oh, who's an influencer? Who has influence? 2 different, those influencers online. You know Gary Holmberg knows all the influencers. And once you get one influencer, then all their friends are influencers. You work their friend list, right? Because we're a list maker. Who do you know? Influence, who do you know? You know, one of my girlfriends, she's the girl that has all the friends. They're going to Hawaii together. They go skiing together. She is the girl of the girls. You know what I mean? Like every girl wants to be your friend. Do you know one of those? I'm not one of those, but I know a couple of those. Do you know that those people are gonna love my product because they know everybody and everybody does what they do? Who do you know? Who is that person in your life? Have you patched them yet? Do you understand? Who do you know? Who do you know that has health issues? You know, gosh, who do you know? I mean, honestly, I'm just going to be honest, but uh it's just really quite amazing. David is a mobile notary, and because of that, he's around a lot of people, but he also cares about people. So he's always asking how you're doing. Remember the whole thing where you ask how they're doing and listen? And he's finding out every day that everybody has a lot of health challenges. Right now, from age 40 to on, your stem cells have pretty much stopped working, and we live in such a toxic environment. Have you noticed how many health challenges are out there for people right now? All you have to do is say, what's been happening with you? How are you? What do you do for work? What's going on in your life? How's your family? What's going on with your health? Are you feeling good? Most people, when you get to that part, say, no, it's sad, but it's because our world is toxic and we're not regenerating. And then you can be of service. So who do you know? Who do you know? Look in your phone. Let's go, everybody. We're gonna start doing it. Write them down right now on a piece of paper. David, you do another 10. I don't know if Marcella's here. Marcella, do 10 if you're here, honey. Do 10. Everybody do 10. Everybody do 10. Let's go. Who do you know? 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 We're going to raffle off a X39 for everybody that does a new 10. Okay, and you might say to me, I don't know anybody. You know what I say to you? Who don't you know? Who
Yeah,
don't
right
you
there.
know? Right? Yeah,
And
you
we'll go
can't
all the way to the
even
light, the second light, and we'll come up.
you can't even get away with this anymore with me because I'm going to say, who don't you know? Go start with your A's. Who in your A's don't you know? You know, Alan the plumber, he might really need it. My babysitter was an A. She hasn't babysat for me for 20 years. My kids are 26. She's still in my phone. Who's in your L, Jan? Find me a name right now in your L, Jan, and put it on your list. I'd love to. Yeah, you. Who? Any L, any L, any M. Come on, Sue Lockhart. Any T. Go to your T's. Everybody, give me a T right now. Everybody, give me a T. I know there's a T in your phone. I don't care if you know them or not. Put it on your list. Everyone, go with an S. There's a lot of S's. How about an M? Everybody knows a Matt. Everybody, put a Matt on their list. Put it on. Who don't you know? I know Ellen May. Come on. I know everybody knows a J. A Jeff, a Jamie, a Jane. Put it on your list. I got 10. 10 is done. 10 is done. Good. Put it in chat when you do your 10. Put it in chat when you do your 10. Boy, Tatiana did 60. She's going. Now, if you're not new and you've been in the business, put on your list 5 that you either want to ask if they would like to learn how to share in the business, how to share our business, or if they would love to share with 10 people they love. So it's really the same thing, a list of 5, but you're going put on the list who you want to ask. And if you're not new in the business, all you do is you go to organization, binary tree viewer, and you go down your right binary and your left binary, and you'll only see 4 boxes. Click the 4th box so more drop down and ask yourself, who on your tree right now do you want to invite to come learn how to share this business? Who do you know? 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 Now, 2 ways you ask. Hi, Betty, would you like to come and learn how to share this business? Or hi, Betty, would you like to help share with 10 people you love so you can help with their help? It's both business, but you're asking differently. One person may be interested in the business. One person may not be interested in the business, but they'll give you a list of 10 because they would like to help people because they've been helped. Do you see the difference? Who do you know? All of you that have anyone in your binary, you should be calling and asking or texting. Hi, Betty, would you like to learn how to share? this business? Or, hi, Betty, would you like to help make a list of 10 people you love and we could help them like we've helped you? Would you like to do that? Because here's the deal. The first 10 is the juicy list. I love the first 10. Who was in my first 10? Jan, Mariah, Peter, no, all in my first 10. 3 in my first 10 make me the most money in my business. Well, or connected me to even more. Do you understand? So what does that mean? If you've never made 10, make it now. If you have made 10, make another 10, but then go into your organization and help your people make their first list of 10, because there's really great stuff in the first list of 10. Network marketing is a business of list making. We work a list and then we work into another list and another list. We are warm on warm. So after you work, some people tell me, I've worked my whole list. I have no list left. I say, have you called your binary and started working all the people in your organization's list with them? Usually they say no. I'm going to tell you, this team in Hawaii came to me, so many lists down. A friend of a friend that I knew 10 years ago saw me on Facebook and reached out. Then she shared it. Then she shared it with her husband, who shared it with a patient who came into the office, who shared it with Susan. I don't know if she's on right now, but who shared it with all of Honolulu. Do you see that? She's 5 lists from me. 5 lists from me, but I am an expert at digging through lists. Please understand that that is my gift. Learn how to dig through lists. The list never stops with you. You'll make a lot of money with your list and then digging in other people's warm lists. I remember 15 years ago, I was in another company and a woman was training me who makes about $240,000 a month. She's a big network marketer. And I was so proud because I was building my little business as a sales rep. I was cold calling doctor offices with my little product. And I thought I was it. And she said, you're not a network marketer, you're a sales rep. I said, what do you mean? She goes, do you know how to make a list? I go, what do you mean? I didn't even know what she's talking about. She goes, you need to start with your list. Network marketing is a list business. I do not want to be a sales rep. I'm a network marketer. Wow, was I put in my place? So I started making my list. She goes, the business is warm upon warm. She goes, yes, I have chiropractors in my business, but that's because they came from 10 warm lists away from me. I'm like, wow. So anyway, I don't know if you, and I'm not saying don't do cold on top of that, right? Warm, you'll close at 50%, cold, you'll close at 10%, which is fine. Sometimes you just need to do both, right? Like you just need a new you need a new list. So you go do a pop-up or you go do some of the cold stuff too. That's good too. I'm just telling you that that warm is where it's at. Okay. So now everybody put in chat who did their list. List of 10 or more, 10 new people, 10 I don't know, or you have some people that you're going to invite to learn how to do the business. Put it in chat now because we're going to raffle right now. Isn't this fun? You had no idea how fun this was going to be, did you? Let's go. Donna has 26. Oh my gosh. Tatiana has 81. Gwen has 10. Oh my goodness. Sandy put all her people in there. Nice. Susan is here. Well, hi, Susan. I've been talking about you. Leona has 15. Donna has 10. Irene has 10. Gail has 10 plus. Oh my gosh, Louise has 50. Bridget has 10. Keep putting them in. I have 10. I'm ready to go. Annette, I have 10. I have 22. I have 10. I'm amazing. Look at Renee and Leon. Look at you go. I have 10. I have 10. You guys are fast. I have 10. I have 10. I have 15. I have 22. I have 18. I have 10. I have 10. I don't know. Way to go, Kathy Coker. You're going to send stuff to all of your don't knows. I got 12 on my list. I got 10. I got 10. I got 18. I got 10. Jan, help me out. There's so many. I mean, we have 115 people on here. Okay, if you guys all did a list of 10 today, you know how many that would be that we're going to reach out to in an hour or in 10 minutes? 1,150. Write that down, 1,150. Can you imagine of all those people in your business? That is a whole lot of reach outs. That's why the more people that come that are in your business here and do the work with me, that's more leverage, that's more money you make. All of us together do a little bit of work, and that's called leverage. Okay? So we don't get overwhelmed because we all do it together. We're like massive ants on the march. You know they're strong, Jan. She's not paying attention to me. It's okay. All right, you ready? Jan, we're gonna unmute yourself. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you when to stop. And we're gonna give
Okay.
1x39 for all these list makings.
Hold on, all right, I have to start where they start. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on, I'm almost there. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. I'll tell you when to stop. Stop.
Natalia?
Natalia is the winner of 1x39. Email janjrand@gmail.com that you won a free sleeve of X39 for being the list winner. All right, let's move on. Look at, you already figured out the first part of the system and you have a list ready to work today. So proud of you. So now we're going to go, and you can also go and read the tabs. I'm just doing a basic training today, but no, if you want to really be an expert, go to the biz site and read all the tabs. Trust me, you'll learn a lot. So now we're going to go into inviting. You're going to use your inviting scripts and you're going to invite to a couple things, okay? Today, we are going to invite to a gift, which looks like this. Susie, I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to repair and regenerate you just like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com. For a great overview, watch the first 2 videos and look at the pictures. Text me your address and I'll send you a gift. Okay? And you can get that right on the site. I will also put it in chat for you. All you're going to do is text that to somebody. And what's really cool is when you do that and somebody wants a gift, Jan actually fills out or actually sends the gift on your behalf on Monday and Tuesdays. So how does that work? Well, to get that, you got to go in the office. I do not have the office in the system because I'd go broke if everybody gifted in the system. You can only do it in the office. So if somebody sends back the address, then the gift that comes out is 2x39 and 2 eons in all the same materials. Look at there, it's the same materials as your gift bag. And now they have the materials and they can read what you are going to read, right? And so to fill out that form, all you do is there'll be a code of the day in about 10 minutes, and you're going to put your first name, your last name, your phone number, and who's going to get the gift. Sally Smith, her address. You hit submit. It goes to Jan. She makes a label with your information on it, and she sends it to your friend on your behalf, and I pay for it. Only in the office. So you can send out today, out of your 10, 3 gifts today. Okay, out of your 10. Okay, and so let me send you that. And there's the link. And then this is what the gift looks like. And Jan is there ready to fill because she's flipping awesome. Okay, now you can also invite to an event. So let's pick the event we're going to invite to. I know that Dr. Stacy is interviewing Ivory Sully tomorrow, and it's gonna be really good. So you can also invite to how about the doctor call tomorrow? So you go back to the system and you go back to the scripts. And here's the doctor script. Bill, I would like to invite you to join us this Tuesday where you will learn about the science and technology of this cutting edge product from Dr. Stacy and have your questions answered. For a great overview, go to startx39now.com. Watch the first 2 videos and look at the pictures. I will text you the invite below. So you can invite your other 7 to hear Dr. Stacy tomorrow. Now, some of you will get really snazzy and you'll invite to both. So if you do that, you're going to have to take the scripts and you're going to have to, you know, you can't send so much at one time. So it'd be like, would you like to gift? And by the way, as the gift is getting mailed to you, come here, Dr. Stacy, and you send the invite, right? You guys are going to be master script writers. So take these, email them to yourselves. If you're like, I can't do that, then take a picture of them in chat and just retype them. I don't care. Put them in the notes of your phone. And then all you do is change out the name you're sending and you put your name and phone number. It's that easy. Okay, so let me show you the invite for Dr. Stacy. That's right here. Invite to a patching podcast, invite to a podcast. And here we go. Dr. Stacy is tomorrow night. Hold on just a minute. I did something wrong. And then there's this cool link now. And you can come right here and grab the link and copy it and just text it from your phone. And it will automatically open up on somebody else's phone. And the Zoom is behind the invite now. And so it's all in one. They just touch it and they're in. It's pretty cool. So I like that a lot. So that's that. So you can also take them to one other, and that's our patching party on Wednesdays. I like that one because we do a great job talking about the product, and we have great testimonials, and I do free month supply of product on the Wheel of Names. So that one is on Wednesday, and it goes like this. Hi, Betty. I would like to invite you to our virtual patching party this Wednesday, where you will learn about this cutting edge technology. Hear testimonials, and you will even have a chance to win a free 30-day supply of product. For a great overview, go to startx39now.com. Watch the first 2 videos and look at the pictures. I'll text you the invite below. Are you getting the idea that all we do is invite, 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 invite? You got the list, and you can pick what is the best thing to invite people to. You know, I'll tell you, like I had someone the other day, he's a guy, he's like, oh my gosh, my guy's only going to want influence. I go, the doctor call. And then I had a girl, oh, my friends are going to want to have a party. I sent him to the patching party, right? You figure out like what makes the most sense for who your person is. You're just learning the dance of inviting. And so here's the patching podcast. Here's the patching podcast for Wednesday. And the link, and the link. So it's important to understand what I'm telling people to do in the script. And it's important that you understand what you're telling them. So if you look at these scripts, let's just go to any of them. Let's go to the Dr. Stacy. They're in all of them. For a great overview, go to startx39now.com. Watch the first 2 videos and look at the pictures. I'll text you the invite below. If we have 2 sites in our business, start333biz.com, which is our business site, and startx39now.com, which is our exposing site. If you're going to send somebody this script and you have not looked at the Now site, your homework before you send anything is to go watch the Now site and look at what you're sending them. Okay? Watch the first video on light. It's only 2 minutes. If you haven't looked at it, do it. Watch the second video on the power of the patch. It's only 3 minutes. In 5 minutes, you'll know if you like it. And look at the pictures. Oh my God, this is the girl that was training us. She had fast-growing cells before X39. She's regenerated. Look at that little boy's finger, cut off, died, regenerated. Look at this man, bald and gray eyebrow. Dark hair, not bald. Even the eyebrow went dark again. Look at this woman. She looks 16 now after a year. This took more time, but this is spinal nerve pain. Crunchy nerves flowing well. Did you want to go to the Dr. Stacy's call? Would you like a gift? Right? So make sure that you understand, you know what you are sending them to and that you've watched it. And remember, text and talk and talk and text. Don't text somebody without calling them at the same time and telling them it's coming. Don't call somebody without texting them right after you call. When you text without calling, it feels like spam. When you call without texting, they'll never call you back. People don't anymore, but they will text you back right away to do what? Book the next appointment. Why you need your calendar booked, right? So far on your list of 10, what are we inviting to? A gift, Dr. Stacy's call, or a patching party. Isn't that fun? So what you're going to do now is we're going to give you some goals. Your goals are you're going to invite 3 people to a gift. You're going to invite 5 people to a patching to Dr. Stacy. And you're going to invite 5 people to a patching party. Everybody with me? You're going to do that in about 4 minutes. At 5 till noon, we will do another raffle for everybody that got 12 invites out. I'm sorry, but it's a good, I'd rather spend my patches this way. It's important because we're doing the right behaviors. Oh, just be quiet. I'll order some more. So exactly. Isn't that why you got a diamond pack? Okay, so here we go. 2, everybody with me, 3 for a gift, 5 for Dr. Stacy, 5 for patching party, but I'm not done yet. For the people that are already building a business and having a binary, you guys need to also invite 5 to come learn how to build the business. Invite 5 to invite 5 to learn how to share the business. Or invite 5 who want to help their people with the product. Okay, invite 5. So what does that look like? Well, that one, let's see what I wrote on that one. That one looks like this. I'm back at the biz site. I didn't make you guys do this last week, so I'm rusty at this too. So let's go look at the script I wrote for that. So that's going to be right here under inviting script. I would like to invite you to build a business with me. Join our foundational virtual office training on Mondays and Tuesdays, where you will learn how to make a list, invite and follow up with your people to receive our cutting edge technology. You will learn how to either get your product for free, become financially safe, or create wealth. It's your choice. I'll text you the invite below. So I would like to invite you to build a business with me. There, that sounds good. So 5 of those for the people that have binaries. And once again, you go to organization binary tree viewer And you're just going to text that to people. Did you see how we just become masters at inviting? Masters at inviting. And then all you do on that one, here we go, is you just send them, invite them to come to this tomorrow. We do it again tomorrow. How fun is that? And there is the link. Okay, that is only for people that already have, that aren't brand new, that already have binaries. I want you guys to start inviting people to do this with you. Okay, so lastly, look at that. You already did 3 and 3. The last one is follow-up. This is so easy now that you understand. How do you do follow-up? Well, you go right over here to, once again, the system, right? So far, you already learned how to make a list and you learned how to invite. So far, that's pretty easy, right? Anybody could do that. Now you're going to follow up. To follow up, all you do, you ready, is get that clipboard I told you to buy. You ready? This is so easy. And you open it up and you just print all the documents. So you have the same information that your people are getting. And this is actually our new envelope, which is great. Print it. Our new GHK flyer, print it. This talks about how GHK activates stem cells and also what GHK copper peptide does for everything. I love it. It's brand new. What to expect. Print this out for your clipboard. You just read it to people like we're in kindergarten. Here it is. Reset 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state. Print out the before and after tracker. Some of you will notice I redid this. It's much better now. It's brighter, bigger. I think it's all the best pictures. You can really see it now. I'm actually really, really excited about this. It looks so much better. And then, of course, as Dr. Stacy says, rate your health. Just rate your health, then you'll know what patches you need. I think that makes sense. Rate your health. Love that. Then your international health tracker, of course, this is international, but it's also a great tracker. Rate your health. And then the All Products US is great. US, international is international. As an example, print that out. And this is a quick guide of all the products, what they do, placements. It's the quick guide. Everybody uses that. And then print out 10 order forms. Because the more order forms you have on your clipboard, the more orders you will take. Retail $149. I like the wholesale packs. Silver is for individual, gold for family, double the inventory. Platinum and diamond, well, that's for big business builders. But look at the blue football. 1x39, 1x49 equals 1 point. One sleeve of any supportive patch equals 0.5. Alavita skincare trio equals 1.5. Mix and match and save. Sure, you can get 1x39, a 30-day supply for $150, but for $2.99, you could get 1x39 for our patented wearable light technology, 1x49 for that lean muscle mass, 1 Eon to really melt away tension, which tension, of course, causes inflammation, and 1 glutathione to be your master defense. Can you believe you can get all of those for $2.99, 4 sleeves versus 1 sleeve? That's a great deal. And of course, always 1x39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. Your name is, your address is, your credit card number is, your birth date is, your email is, your phone number is, of course, with your credit card expiration and CVV. Take the order. Take the order. Now remember, everything in our business is awesome. Our products work great. We ship really fast, but our website was made in 1985. Trust me when I say take handwritten orders, be customer service. And then you've had your very first order. Print all of those out. Print 10 of these out, like I said. Now, you may say, what do I do with that? I have now a clipboard. It's your follow-up clipboard. Here's what you do. We call this the Naomi because Naomi was doing everything I told you to do. She made her list. She reached out. She invited. She had her little business bag. She was sending gifts out. And guess what happened? All these people came back to her and said, oh my gosh, you need to do a Zoom. We need to know. We got 5 people. And she goes, I just started. I don't know anything. I can't do a Zoom. And then she looked at her follow-up clipboard and she said, oh, wait. I can just read this to people. And she did. And then she took 5 orders. Okay. Have you noticed what's consistent here? All the materials match. The materials that Jan is sending to the gift match what you make for your follow-up clipboard, match the Now site, matches the script. We all match. We just have small, medium, and large. Want to see a large size? Hey, what do you know? The before and after tracker large. So you can have it at an event. You get that from Sally, right? Do you understand? Same material. We just do over and over and over again. All right. So we made it to 11:04. Let's go ahead and stop the recording and get to work.